What I want to talk to you about here is the concept of just cleaning with water. For some people, the idea that you can just use a microfiber Envirocloth or even one of our kitchen cloths to clean your whole house with just water is often a hard concept to grasp. How can this really work? And for a lot of people, seeing is believing. So I want to show you here today how well these cloths work at removing proteins and whatnot off of your kitchen counters. So I'm going to show you two different cloths, the Envirocloth and one of our kitchen cloths, which is a lower thread count cloth. And this is our general purpose Norwex cleaning cloth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a raw piece of chicken. As we all know, most people hate to have raw chicken on their counters. And I'm going to rub it all over my countertop here. Then I'm going to take a protein stick, which is something they use in the meat packing industry. And this is what they use to test whether or not there's still meat or raw meat in it. And it basically just picks up the proteins that are left behind. We'll throw that into our little that. Break the reacting liquid. And what you're going to see is this will react. When there's no proteins and your counters are clean, everything will be green. And when there are proteins detected, it will turn purple. And as you can see, this is definitely turning purple. If we give it a minute and compare it after we've cleaned the counter, you'll see it'll probably be even more purple. So we'll leave that one right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our Envirocloth, and this is one of our newer cloths. You can notice it by the label that's on it. Our labels change through time, so you can kind of tell how old your cloths are. And I'm just going to wipe my counter with it. And again, I've just used water, rinsed it out, left that there. And now I'm going to take another clean swab and I am going to test it again. Make sure I cover the whole counter. And we will test this again. And you will see it's green. So if we compare that to the one before the test and the one after the test, so you can see that the Envirocloth with just water has removed everything off of your counter. Now, if you want to know how long are these cloths going to work, we'll do the same test, but with one of the first Norwex cloths I ever bought. And I bought this cloth in January of 2007, and you can see it's all nicely stained and it's been very well used. Based on the tag, like I said, our tags change through time. This is one of the original tags where we originally first had a fingerprint mark to show when something was anti-bac. So we'll take that same piece of raw chicken and we'll go all over our counter again. Take a clean swab or a new swab. Test everything again. Let that one react, and you can see it is already starting to turn purple. And you can see the little swab itself is purple. But we'll set that aside again. Then we'll take this 5-year-old cloth and we'll clean the counter with it. So then we will take a new swab, clean that off. Make sure I don't miss anything. And let that one react. And again, if we compare it to the before and after, you can definitely see how the 5-year-old Envirocloth removed all of the proteins off your counter. So all that chicken juice and all that other nasty stuff we don't want to leave on our counters. You can see how well that left it. Now if we want to see how well our kitchen cloth works, so this is our lighter weave kitchen cloth. It comes in a 3-pack and it's a little bit smaller to use. how well does this work? Do we have to always use the Envirocloth? So I'll take that same piece of chicken and we'll just do this one more time. We'll take another swab and we will do the same thing. So that one is already starting to turn purple a little bit. We'll give it a minute. And we'll take this cloth and we'll clean the counters with our kitchen cloth. Then we will take one more swab and test these counters again. And again, when you compare the before and after, you can see again that even our kitchen cloth removed all of your meat proteins off of your counters. So you can have peace of mind knowing that whether or not you're using a new Envirocloth, an old Envirocloth, or one of our kitchen cloths, and you can see how well each of these took the proteins off.